we've got Dom's dictionary here for you. These two are going to go through some terms, and we're going to teach you all some stuff about hockey, because we've got some newer fans out there as well. So I think this is an awesome opportunity. They can benefit from your guys' expertise here.
And we've got an amazing translator, so get your pencils out.
Some would say I speak fluent.
Take notes. Let's hope.
Let's.
All right, you guys, let's start with our first one here. Icing.
All right, I'll take this one. It means that if you send the puck down the ice before crossing the red line.
All right, next up, offside.
Easy enough. Offside, folks, it's blue line here. To simplify it, the puck has to go over the blue line before the player does. If I cross the blue line and then the puck does, the referee will blow the whistle, and there will be a face-off at either this dot or this dot.
All right.
Now, I just want to quickly give my Aunt Loya a shout-out here. She's down in Orem. She asked me the really wise question, why do we have icing and offsides? It's a great question. What's the purpose of the rule? It would be a very boring game if you could just wait in front of the opposing team's net and they could just shoot the puck all the way down the ice. It's much more exciting to skate or pass the puck up the ice and have the flow to the game. That's why we have those rules.
And icing, give your legs a little break, right? Because yeah, you guys get tired out there skating a lot of miles. All right, next up, the point. You
got to take that one.
Yeah, this is kind of my area of expertise. The point, you can say point shot, point man. Point man is someone I would consider as myself. It's where the defensemen usually hang out in the offensive zone, or my defensive zone. We face the opposing defenseman. And if I take a shot from here, they call it a point shot. It's this area here, and it's just around the blue line, the point.
All right, another area of the ice, the slot.
All right, the slot is basically if you draw a little home plate diagram around here, or this area right in front of the net. It's the most dangerous area on the ice, offensively, defensively. They call that the slot.
All right, a lot of lines, a lot of circles on the ice. How about the hash marks on the sides of those two big circles?
Hash marks. It's usually a marker for face-offs, defensemen, wingers. Whatever the systems is, you'll see them kind of line up on either this side of the hash marks or this side. And also, over here is where you'll see kind of, they use this space as opposition where you're running an offensive play. The player will kind of stay away from the hash marks.
Yeah, you can't jump into the circle or cross that before the puck hits the ice on a face-off.
You know, it's so funny as a figure skater because we use the same ice as you guys, and obviously these lines and circles are still out there, but we use them for nothing. We just use the circle to like follow around if we're working on edges or something. So it's great for me to hear all of this as well here. All right, how about the half wall?
The half wall is just a general term for this area of the ice. You hear it a lot on the power play. It's the easiest description, it's where you'll find Clayton Keller making plays on the power play.
All right, what's a cycle?
Yeah, it's funny because I'm explaining these as a defenseman, and I know Dom's thinking the other way, but I kind of want to keep these terms away from certain forwards. The slot, I'm trying to keep forwards away from the slot. The cycle, I'm trying to cut the cycle. You'll see the cycle go on kind of in the corners, whether a forward just cycles the puck around the wall, another one picks it up, and it's kind of just an offensive movement that you know, a lot of forwards will use like Dom, and I'm trying to prevent that.
I love it. This is awesome. What
different
about a cross-check? Yeah, different perspective indeed.
Cross-check, again, I think we have to let a defenseman frame that one.
So this is a dicey one. As you see in the picture here, we have a referee. It is illegal in most senses, but you'll see...
I'll be the victim here.
Oh, here we go.
You'll see some defensemen, say Kim's our goalie, I'm trying to keep legally use a cross-check to keep forwards and opposing players away from our goalie in our net. And I think this one, if I do it too hard and the forward falls, or you know, you do it in an area where it's dangerous, the ref will give you a 2-minute penalty. But in a sense, you can legally use it as a box out and for your team's advantage.
I've said multiple times, I don't miss Ian Cole's cross-check.
I love it. Let's get into some hockey slang. Those were some technical terms. How about a Gino? What the heck's a Gino?
This is easy, just a basic alliteration. Take the G, it's a goal.
All right, what about an apple?
I'll take this one. I like this one a little bit more as a defenseman. It's an assist. You can either get a first assist, second assist, first apple, second apple.
All right, what's a twig?
It's one of these, a stick.
What's a curve?
All right, let's do this.
Yeah, this one, you know, you see a word curve and you show the graphic of a stick, but if you can see there, we both have different kind of curves at the end of our sticks. And it's a simple term, but in the sense where it can get complicated. You get a room full of hockey players talking about curves, you can put them there for weeks if you wanted to, and they'll never leave. But in the sense where you could use it to your advantage in different ways of the game. Some guys use flatter curves, which allows them to use the backside of it, their backhand, a little bit better. And, you know, you see the best shooters, the guys who can kind of one-time the puck with a great slap shot, use a bigger curve. And like I said, it's a different advantage. And you used a different one for face-offs we were talking about.
Yeah, building off of what Sean said, I was a centerman, so I have a little bit higher blade. But curve-wise, I had a very straight curve because I like to make a lot of plays on the backhand. So anytime the puck is on this side of my stick, I'm playing off the backhand. If the puck's on this side, it's off the forehand. So again, it's personal preference based on type of game you play.
This is good stuff. I hope everybody's taking notes here. All right, next up is a hat trick, and this is what all of you need a hat for when you come watch the Utah Hockey Club inside a Delta Center.
Very easy. It's if a player scores 3 goals in a game, and you often see fans throw hats on the ice. A natural hat trick is if a player scores 3 consecutive goals with no other goals scored in between.
All right, you guys, don't go anywhere. We've got more hockey night in Utah on the other side of these messages as Utah Hockey Club looks to take on the Philadelphia Flyers.